Hello, students. Today I'm with Charlene Vaca from Bizworld. She is the CEO of Bizworld. And Charlene, to start with, can you share a little bit about what your organization does?
Yeah, happy to, Altai. Bizworld was founded in 1997 by Silicon Valley venture capitalist Tim Draper with the goal to teach young people about entrepreneurship and to instill an entrepreneurial mindset early. So what we do for 20 years was providing curriculum to educators to teach elementary and middle school kids about business and entrepreneurship, and they would create micro enterprises in the classroom. But after 20 years, we learned that there was another need in the entrepreneurial space for youth, and that was helping young people who have businesses or business ideas really bring those to the next level. And that's how BizWorld has grown over the last 25 years. We now have our Young Entrepreneur Success Program. Yes, that provides young entrepreneurs knowledge and curriculum to build business plans, mentorship to develop a pitch. And through our 12-week accelerator, they will have an opportunity to create a pitch and actually pitch for seed funding.
And this YES program, it's for high school age students, correct?
Yes.
Can you share with students how they can apply to be part of this program?
Yeah, so our YES program is for youth ages 16 to 22, so later end of high school, early college. We will accept younger youth with businesses that are up and running. The youngest we've had is 14. Anyone can apply from anywhere in the US and globally. Our program is 100% virtual. The application is available on our website at bizworld.org. It's sorry, Altai.
All good.
Lost my train of thought.
Yeah, no, all good. Do you want to share like where they can go for applying for the YES program?
Yeah, so you can any youth can apply online at bizworld.org/yes. You can find out more about the program. You can find a button to the application. And there the youth will be driven to our mini lessons that provide a little guidance through applying for the process. Really, we just want to know about your idea, your business. It doesn't have to be up and running. Any business at any stage can apply. So if it's just a napkin idea, meaning you thought of it, we just want to know about it. What is the problem that you're solving? What steps have you taken to launch this business? And we accept the most viable businesses. So there may be some businesses that are up and running, they're bringing in revenue, but they're looking to scale their business. And others, they're just trying to figure out, how do I get to the next step?
Mm-hmm. And I'm a big proponent for this program because it's such a valuable program to teach entrepreneurship. And I think the rewards are spectacular. Not only do they get to learn business, but they actually get to progress an idea that they, came up with themselves, which is
Yeah.
wonderful. And you have a big demo day coming up later this month, and that's part of this YES program. Can you share a little bit of that opportunity for like the students that make it through the program and then go on to be a finalist, what that opportunity is?
Yeah. So all youth that are accepted into the program, they have businesses, and this can be an individual young person or teams with a business. And there's 2 cohorts a year. So each cohort, we end in our pitch day. And pitch day is where we actually select the top businesses, the most viable businesses that come to our demo day, which is in the fall. So our demo day coming up is October 20th, where our winter and summer cohorts will pitch for up to $30,000 in seed funding. So what this looks like is really they bring their up to 3-minute pitch to our judges, who are all VCs or entrepreneurs. And they do 3 minutes of pitching, a Q&A. We will have 7 businesses pitching for funding this year, and we have a pool of $30,000. For some clarity, last year we had 5 businesses go home with funding out of 9. And we gave out $10,000 to one and $5,000 to four other businesses.
And that's so exciting. Very cool.
Mhm.
And as far as for you, like your journey into working with Bizworld, can you share a little bit about your background and how you end up with Bizworld?
Yeah, happy to. So I have been with Bizworld for 10 years this month. I am currently the CEO, but I was promoted from within. So I actually joined Bizworld as the executive assistant to one of the former CEOs. And from there, I quickly was promoted into more operational roles. I was like an office manager, operations and database manager. My strong suit is really in operations and processes. Um, but I have a very thorough knowledge of everything that Bizworld does, and I was very honored to be asked to be the CEO in this last year. So it is a little bit of a dream come true for me. I grew up in an entrepreneurial household. My father ran a small local business doing like hauling and yard work. So I grew up answering the phone and scheduling his appointments and helping him like pay like the dump invoices and things like that. And I was the kid that had the lemonade stands and trying to convince my parents to do yard sales and things like that. So I've always been into business. It's what I went to school for. I have a marketing and accounting degree. Um, but my first job out of college was at a marketing firm and I was in sales and I hated it. And it was a hard thing to learn as a young person. Like you get out of college, you get this job at this marketing company, you think it's going to be great, and you're like, wait, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. And it was the first thing I ever really failed at. It's like I'm great on the phone, but I hated what I was selling and I just didn't do well. um but I had a friend at the time that said, congratulations, because you hated that job, find the next thing. And I looked and I found Bizworld. And I remember when I found Bizworld, I was so excited because it just was everything I liked. Like I liked business. I liked the idea of teaching youth something that I thought was so meaningful early.
Mhm.
And honestly, my first day once I got the job, I thought to myself, like, why did I just spend all this years in college when we can do this so much earlier and start this pathway so much earlier? Because I felt a lot of like college and business school was exploring, like, well, what do I want to learn about? Why, how am I going to use this? And the first
Mhm.
couple years of college, like that's what you're trying to figure out, right?
Mhm.
Um, Starting this entrepreneurial mindset early. And that doesn't mean they're going to be a business major. That means that they're going to be able to think and start to see opportunities and where their skills are recognized. That's what Bizworld does. It's not about, a young person's going to create a business tomorrow. If they do, great, and we'll support them. But we want each young person to find their skills that lead them to their pathway and that they can create those opportunities or they can recognize those opportunities for themselves. So that's how I came to Bizworld. And it's also
Mhm.
part of why I stay at Bizworld, because working in the nonprofit sector is hard. Um, Especially when a lot of your friends or colleagues are in corporate America, you see the differences. But what I do each day, I enjoy, and I enjoy what I do, and I know that I'm making an impact. And so I like being here and I choose to stay and make an impact with the young people.
That's awesome. Great insights there too. And for students out there that, for anyone that is interested in business, please visit bizworld.org/yes to learn more. And Charlene, do you have any other advice for students that either want to be an entrepreneur or maybe go down your path, like work for a nonprofit that's helping others? Do you have any last advice?
Yeah, my advice is probably what they've heard, but I just want to reinforce it, which is find what is your pleasure in life, find what makes you happy, and sometimes that's what you're good at. Sometimes you're not always good at everything about that, and you have to learn and expand or find teammates that can help support you if it's a business idea, and then work on it. And if you fail or you don't get it right the first time or you stumble, it doesn't matter. Keep going, and it'll work out, or something will develop from it that you didn't know was going to be the result, but it will be beautiful. And I think that is my advice: is always pick yourself up, keep going, and find what drives you in life.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charlene.
Yeah.